All right, let's go ahead and start this thing up for the first time in forever.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch.
We're back, people. This is the 2-year review of my 2019 Mustang GT PP2. And we are going to go over my experience with the car, some of the things I did with the car, things I'm planning to do with the car, the good, the bad, the ugly, and we're going to take it for a little bit of a drive. But first of all, let's get right into it. So first of all, let's talk about what this car is. This is a 2019 Ford Mustang GT Performance Pack 2. This is the 5-liter V8, Coyote V8, 460 horsepower, I believe. The Performance Pack 2 is the level 2 of the performance package, obviously. The regular performance pack does give you the Brembo brakes, as you can see down here. Brembo brakes. It gives you some magnetized suspension, different wheels, and it is optional in manual or automatic. The Performance Pack 2 only comes in manual. It has slightly wider front wheels, rims, tire setup. Originally, these cars come with 305s all around, which is still on the car, but they come with Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. These are Sport 4S's because they are cheaper. The Cup 2s cost more and they wear out quicker. And I believe these are 19 by 10 fronts, 19 by 11 rears, I believe. You see it got the little strut tower brace up here as well. It comes with a even more aggressively tuned Magna ride, closer to what the GT350 has, except for what you have is a 5.0 instead of a 5.2. This is also the premium. As you can see, it's a little dirty in here, per usual for all my cars, because they do get driven. With the leather, as you can see, nice leather here. Some people opt for the Recaros. Obviously, I'm the second owner of this car. They did not opt for them here. They also did not opt for the heated and cooled seats, which I would have liked to have, but it is what it is. I'll probably swap these out for Recaros. They also didn't opt for the digital dash, which would have been nice, but hey, it is what it is. Get the little gauges in there, oil gauges, and the vacuum right there. Now, as you can see, again, we didn't get that digital dash, unfortunately. It does have the different drive modes as well. So you have the normal mode, Sport Plus, track, drag, and snow and wet right there. Obviously, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, navigation's in here as well. Different steering modes as well, whatever you want to adjust it to, and it's very, very responsive. It's one of my favorite parts about this car. We also have the active exhaust, which some of you have seen in some of my other videos, the difference between the different exhaust modes when you put it in the different drive modes as well, between normal, track, quiet mode, everything like that. You're going to get different sounds out of there. You're going to get a backup camera in this car, backup sensors as well. Now that we're past the introduction, for those of who have not been following or new to my channel, let's talk about what I've done to the car. I haven't done too much since I got the car. We did a drop-in filter for a little bit of extra power here instead of the full intake. I know, but the whole reason for that is that because we're going to boost the car anyway, so there's no point in doing the intake because it's going to end up being a waste of money. We also tuned the car on E85. We have our Engage right here, as you can see. Very rare, very rare. If you know, you know. We tuned the car on E85. There's a video on that and the whole process I went through for that as well. I'll link it here. And lastly, we did the tail lights on here. We went to the Euro tail lights. Another video on that as well. These are very, very nice tail lights here. And of course, we cut off the resonator as well to get a little bit more aggressive sound out of the exhaust. But it's still very quiet when I put it in quiet mode. Now, as I'm getting into the good and the bad about the car, keep in mind some of the bad is going to be my choices. but it comes with getting what I got on the car, so it just is what it is. But it's not that bad, even though I'm going to say what the good and bad are. So just keep that in mind. We went with the 5.0 here. Got to stay with the V8. This is one of Ford's best engines. Very strong. People took it up to 1,000 horsepower with turbos, superchargers, stuff like that. Naturally aspirated with the 10 speed. You've seen people beating Hellcats. It's one of the best motors Ford's ever made performance-wise. You can't really go wrong with this engine. Another thing that was really, really good about this car is how easy it is to make power on it. I put it on E85 and the car went from like, it wasn't a slouch. 460 horsepower isn't a slouch in any shape, way, shape, or form. But when I put it on E, it just gave me a little extra of that top end, a little more responsiveness on the tune. The tune was a big part too. And the car just woke up completely, and it was just perfect. And you don't need anything to do that, like, at all. You just need a tuning device and pick a tuner, put it on E, and you are good to go. Just make sure you test your E85, and yeah, no injectors or nothing, no booster pump, nothing. We're good to go. Suspension, like I said, those drive modes are really, really responsive. Whether you want to take this car on the track, the drag strip, or if you want to just drive around and have some spirited driving, they're going to work really well. Me personally, I love the manual car. Some people hate it. I don't really regret getting the manual. Some people, obviously the 10 speed is a little bit faster. I just like to get the full experience. So it is what it is. Went with the manual. Another thing I love about the car, and I love the whole layout of the car, obviously. The digital dash would have been better. We're going to probably get that at one point, but everything just looks really nice in the car. Really premium compared to my last car, which was a 2012. For the cons, the only cons I really know about, I haven't really experienced any of the cons. A lot of people talk about it. Obviously, the coyote tick, the loud tick coming from the engine. I have not had that yet. My car only has like 15,000 miles on it though, so we'll see what happens. I do drive it. I don't drive as much as some people would, but I drive it. When I drive it, I do drive it hard. So I haven't had any issues with that. I put the oil in it on time, oil changes, maintenance, all that good stuff. So I haven't experienced that myself. The other downside for a lot of people is the manual transmission, even though it's one of my favorite parts. But I do understand why people don't like it, because you do get third gear lockout. If you're like beating on it and you're going high RPMs, it will sometimes lock you out of third. I had the same thing on my last Mustang. If you've been having manual Mustangs for some years now, since the MT82 came out, which was 2011, then you already know what the issue is. You know how to fix it. It's not a big deal for me, but for a lot of people that are new to it, it's really annoying. I can get why. And people do break the shift forks on this car too. So obviously you don't want to buy a performance car and then have to worry about the transmission breaking just from you doing a couple of shifts. So the only thing I could say I've actually noticed that people have really complained about was like the squeaks in the interior. I got one that comes from like either here or here, and I don't know where it's coming from. But it is what it is. It doesn't really bother me like that. The exhaust kind of just takes it out. But if I'm going slow, or if I'm not literally listening to music or whatever, I will hear the squeaks, and it's kind of annoying, but it ain't that bad. Lastly, before we go on this quick little blast, plans for this car have not changed, even though I did take a little long on it. Even from the last time I said this, we are going to supercharge this car. We're going to supercharge it. We're also going to lower it a little bit. As you can see, we got a little wheel gap there. It's really not that. It's not that bad. It's 3 fingers worth. It's not that bad. For a lot of people, they don't like that though. So we're going to lower it just a little bit, just to get a little bit better stance, because the stance ain't bad right now, but it could be a little bit better. It could always be a little bit better. I'll do something that's kind of expensive. If I could find one for a good price, we're going to get the digital dash in here. We're probably going to change the shift knob. I don't know about that yet 100%. We may get rid of this here, this little spoiler back here. I don't know yet, because a lot of the PP2s come like this, and you know, whatever. Might keep it original, might not. We got some wheels for it. Y'all gonna see the wheels coming up. We got some wheels. Y'all probably seen them before. I never put them on, but we're gonna get the wheels on here, wheels and tires set up. We're gonna keep the lip because that looked nice. Maybe the headlights I'll change, but we'll see. Let's get some gas in this thing and let's take it for a drive. Y'all don't even know the difficulty I'm going through trying to get y'all this half a pull. Remember, we gotta shift it ourselves, people. We gotta shift it ourselves. Get a little second gear. Nothing crazy. Come on. Because, you know, obviously it's a little cold out here. Oh, there's that lockout right there. See, I never really had that much fun in this car until I started putting it in drag mode. When somebody said it in a video, like I had it in Sport Plus, they was like, "Why don't you just put it in drag mode?" And I was like, "Drag mode? What's that?" And ever since then, I was hooked on drag mode. You know what else is a really good feature that I ain't really talk about? Auto rev match. What you do is clutch in, you put it in a different gear, and you get that whoop, you get that little roar. You know, you get the downshift sound of the car giving it gas. That's convenient. They've been sleeping on the manual cars. Watch what I do with a manual this year. Y'all just watch. They be sleeping. All y'all want is them 10 speeds. That's all y'all want to see is them 10 speeds. And just watch. And then here's the auto rev match I was just talking about. Watch this, watch. You know, I don't even gotta do nothing. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Beautiful. That's all I got, people. Thank you for joining. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Everything helps. We will be coming back in 2024. And we're coming back with a vengeance. We're coming back with a lot of content this year. So definitely stay tuned. Follow my Instagram as well. Same as my YouTube. And I'll see you in the next one.